Hello. After doing extensive research about the topic of catfishing and online impersonation, this is my personal reflection. Before the internet was created, people relied on face to face interactions in order to meet and connect with others. Sure, there were cell phones, but any reason one had for calling someone was because they had either met them in person or someone they knew had met them in person. There was this unconscious security that the person you were speaking to was who they said they were. Then a whole new world was founded online. People who had the freedom to meet others in various cities, countries, and even continents. Not only could you meet new people, you could find new people. Meeting someone through a mutual acquaintance, a job, or at the store was not necessary. We now have the ability to go online and find anyone in the world, as long as they are also online. This phenomenon took the world by storm. The possibilities for building relationships and finding a place to belong seemingly endless. But there was one side effect that no one had predicted. When you release something as uncontrollable as the internet into the world, people will manipulate it as they see fit. And this is how catfishing was created. Catfishing, or creating a fake identity online with the goal of finding a romantic relationship. While some stories of catfishing start innocently like this, many of them can often end in physical and mental harm. So what I found in my research definitely pointed to many sexual assault cases, kidnappings, and relationships with minors involved from catfishing. This was very scary to see that, something as innocent as dating online could turn into something so violent and illegal. And it definitely made me very hesitant to look for relationships online. Before doing this research, I would say that I was still very cautious when communicating with people online, but I had no idea the statistics of how many men and women are affected by catfishing. I don't see myself starting online dating in the future, especially because of the research that I have done. I feel like now I am too self-aware and too knowledgeable about the dangers that are involved in online dating. With social media, I consider myself a frequent social media user, but I am going to be switching my accounts to private after this, and I will be very hesitant before allowing new followers to see my accounts. This whole project in general has made me very wary of trusting people online, and it's made me realize how easy it is to form an identity online. In relation to the topic of digital identity, I think that digital identity is a whole new aspect of what it means to have an identity. I think that the freedom we have to create an identity online to be whoever we want to be is an entirely new and unknown phenomenon. We as a society are still figuring out what it means to be able to create a different version of us online. So I think that's why so many people are manipulating it in the way that they are. It's this completely new domain. Everything that we do not like about ourselves, we can manipulate online. We can be the 2.0 version of ourselves. So I think that that's why it's so easy to trick people into believing that you're somebody that you're not, and why so many people take advantage of it. All of the qualities about, say, a sexual predator or a deceiving person that we would normally pick up on in person, they can hide that online. I think it makes it very dangerous, even though the original thought was to be able to have the freedom to be the best version of yourself. But when you release something like that into the world, it's so likely for it to be manipulated in a dark and unforgivable way. Thank you.